Today, we are going on an adventure for 7 days. We are heading up to our beautiful cabin, our forever homestead that we purchased 1 year ago in the beautiful state of Alaska. Most of you know we have been anxiously awaiting our big move to Alaska in just a few months when my husband retires from the military. But we get to take a little trip up there for a week to prep the property and get it ready for when we finally move up there for good. I thought that I would take you guys along on this journey, leaving city life, escaping to off-grid freedom to pursue our dreams that we have. We have a vision of the life that we want to live. It's not what most consider to be normal or even desirable, but for us, it's something that we are very passionate about and very excited about. So I thought that I would take you guys along with us to check out the homestead this week as we explore for the first time and get it ready for our big move. All right, you guys, we are here, landed safe in Alaska. We just got our rental car. We are heading out to get something to eat really quick. We are absolutely starving. We have eaten nothing but like almonds and meat sticks on the airplane today. So we're gonna get some food, and then we have a little bit of a drive from the Anchorage airport to our cabin. Well, it's a couple hours. So we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and then we are gonna head up to the cabin. I'm hoping that it's still light enough when we get there because everything is going to be blackout dark if it's not, because we don't have any power. So it's going to be interesting. Anyway, we'll catch up with you guys here in just a little bit. All right, so we are picking up Wendy's. Do you guys ever get so hungry that you kind of don't care what you eat? You just need to get some food in you. The first thing I saw when I pulled up my Waze, my maps, was Taco Bell. And I was like, oh, hell no. Especially after being on keto for 4 months and we've been eating so good, just wholesome food, meat and veggies and stuff. I'm like, I would probably not make it to the cabin if we ate some TB. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to get a Wendy's.
TB, you get the BG.
TB, you get the BGs. Okay.
That's bubble guts.
Bubble guts, for those of you that don't know. Joe, that's so gross. Like, do we
Just
really
saying.
have to explain? Okay. Anyway, Joe and I get the, what is it called? It's a cheeseburger. It's cheeseburger, but we don't get it with the bun. We just get it with like a lettuce wrap, and it's actually really good. So that's what we're getting. I think I'm going to get 2 patties though, because I'm starving and I'm not doing French fries, obviously. And then we do have to swing by Walmart because we don't have pillows at the cabin. We could not fit them in our bag. So quick sandwich at Wendy's, pillows at Walmart, and then we can head to the cabin. Yeah. Welcome home. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh gosh. Look like a bear standing up. Oh my gosh, Joe, listen, listen, ready, stop walking. Nothing, that's what. Okay, can we open the cabin door? Huh? It's so dark. You can't see anything out here. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Okay. Holy crap, it's dark.
Check before there's any bears inside.
Oh, look, there's firewood under here.
Joe, open the door. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells like fresh paint.
There's a lighter.
You can start a little fire.
There's a lighter.
Sweet. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, snap. Joe, we have a coffee maker. Oh, this is not open. Oh, it opens the other way. Oh, and filters? Dude, what else do we need? It's cold in here. Oh, score. Who needs dishes? Look at the bug spray. Oh, we got napkins. We got silverware. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
That sucks.
So you don't know which one? All right, Joe got the generator on. We weren't going to do this tonight, but we would like some lights so we can make our beds and just kind of get settled in for the evening. And we're trying to get the water going as well. Trying to figure it out. Huh? Oh, were you doing water tonight or not? Oh, okay. So just power. That's fine. We bought water. We bought jugs of water, so we'll be fine. We'll be able to brush our teeth and make coffee in the morning. And we have power. Good job, Joe. High five. Yes. Huh? Just a little switch. Gosh, what a difference a little bit of light does. We couldn't see anything. So I think that our contractor friend that did all the painting for us, him and his wife, I think they kind of cleaned up a little bit in the cabin. They had to have swept and everything. It's just too clean in here. Very sweet of them. But we got to get our beds made, and I don't know, it's a little chilly, but I think I'm going to try and suck it up for the night because I don't want to have Joe make a fire and stuff this late at night. It's really late. It's 12:30 in the morning, Alaska time. So I think it's time for us to make our beds, get our jammies on, get washed up, and get a good night's sleep so we can go into town tomorrow and get supplies because we don't have any food at all in the cabin. So I'm excited. And it feels really weird that we're here finally. Oh my goodness. And they did a good job painting. They did a really good job. We just did a neutral color, just something that'll be something I can live with until we decide what else we want to do on the interior. Definitely gonna need a new door at some point, or maybe paint this. It's like super dirty, but you know, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So in the daylight, I'll give you guys a new tour The lighting in here is not that great, but it's a heck of a lot better than what it was a minute ago. All right, you guys, we're going to turn in for the evening, and we will see you guys in the morning.
Boom.
You cozy?
Yeah.
Parker! Parker! What are you doing? I know you're awake. Huh? What are you doing? It's our first morning in the cabin. What do you think about that?
A little bit.
Were you cold last night or did you fall right to sleep?
I fell right to sleep.
We're here. We're here. It's morning. The light has come and we are awake. I'm still so tired. Joe's outside getting firewood to try and start a fire. Because it's freaking cold in here. It's like probably 50 something degrees in here. I don't know. But when you go from 72 degrees to this is like really cold. I had to get up in the middle of the night and put on sweats and socks. I was freezing. My nose was freezing. Oh my goodness. But we have lots of dry firewood. So Joe's gonna start a fire and then hopefully get some coffee going. Parker wants me to show you the view from his bed. He has a full view of the pond from his bed. Look at the paint job. They did such a good job on the paint. Hey, Joe.
Down. Okay, got my pants in my lap.
Good job, Joey. You guys ready for this? There it is. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm almost emotional right now. I almost didn't want to go to sleep last night, as tired and completely exhausted as we were. We just were so excited to explore. We didn't even want to go to sleep. I just wanted the day to hurry up and get here. Here's our rental car. There's our shed that we bought. Got a bunch of stuff out here that the seller left. He didn't come back and get a bunch of it, but I'm kind of glad because we've got some camping chairs and things that we can use the week that we're here. There's moose poop everywhere. Moose poop. Right in front of the cabin. Oh my gosh, there's more over here. Joe, they left their barbecue. It does? So we can barbecue. Look at all of, oh my gosh. It's everywhere. Oh my gosh, that is a moose hoof. It obviously ran down the hill, huh? Oh yeah, you can see all the dirt's disturbed right there. Wow, right in the front yard. So this is all soil that the previous owner dug out. They had the pond dug out more at some point. And so the grass is starting to grow over that fresh soil. Oh my gosh. So lucky us, I looked at the weather before we flew out and it's gonna rain pretty much all week. Some days it's like 30-40% chance, so we might get lucky and get some sunshine, and then the day we fly out, the next day, it's sunny the entire week. Ah, you're so funny. That's okay. We're used to the rain. We lived in Ketchikan, Alaska for 4 years. I'm gonna show you guys this solar panel mount that they just put in. The solar company where we're going to be putting our solar panels in comparison to where the cabin is. So here's the mount, and Joe and I are going to be coming through and clearing all these trees around it so that it has direct sunlight. In reference to the cabin, the solar panel Now you can't see it behind the tree, I don't think, but it's basically, yeah, you can. It's right there. So it's up on the bluff and it will get some really good sunlight. Parker, are you already going to explore?
Yep.
Sir, no.
So I just brought a sheet to put over this couch. This couch was in here from the previous owner. It's not too bad, but y'all know couches can be nasty. So I brought a sheet to put over it. Joe, looks like that fire is raging.
Yeah, it was. I just threw a bunch more wood on it and it knocked it down.
Oh, hello. Hello, fire. Oh my gosh, it feels amazing, Joe. Oh. So it was kind of crazy last night when we got into bed. Joe was passed out in like half a second, literally. He was already twitching, but I actually had a hard time falling asleep. One, because I was very cold, but two, it was so quiet. You don't realize how much you get used to electronics, like the hum of a refrigerator, all the things that we don't have here right now. There's no power on in the house. Joe turned the lights off last night with the generator. So I was having a hard time falling asleep because it was so quiet, which is a good problem to have, right? Very cool. Oh, I can hear it.
That is.
That's hot. Oh, look at that raging fire. Oh, thank you, Lord, for heat. Coffee's almost done. Best part of the morning. Oh, your swing is still here, Parker.
Pretty good tie up, huh?
Yeah.
Ready?
It's crazy, like I'm exhausted. The thought of getting dressed and going into town, I'm not doing makeup or anything, because why? But just the thought of getting dressed and going into town to get supplies and groceries. I'm like, do we have to go? I just want to hang out, but duty calls. We've got to go get some stuff so we have food for the week. So here's our septic system right behind the house. And then our well is over here. Well, let me show you the back of the house really quick. So we have some work to do when we get here, obviously. The seller paneled the sides and the front of the cabin, but they never did the back of it. So this looks, you know, pretty crappy. It's just weathered. So we need to panel the back. Our contractor friend, as you guys know, because I've been posting and sharing, he came in and did all the crawl space work for us, insulated everything, and put skirting around the bottom of the cabin. Before he did that, that was completely open. You could see right through to the other side of the cabin. Just try not to get too muddy, just because we're going into town, Parker. Yeah, use that as a rope.
Yeah, that's what I did last time.
Yeah.
I made it.
You made it.
I'm alive.
You did it, P. So if you come down the driveway, over here is where the well is. Now, the cabin had a well, but it was only 46 feet deep. And supposedly, I don't know because we weren't here for this inspection, but supposedly the well inspector said that it was not sufficient. Yeah, this is the old well. And before we closed on the transaction, we convinced the seller to drop the price on the property so we could put in a new well. So we have a brand new, I think this is 120 or 150 foot well. We do have to either figure out tying the new well into the old well piping, because the old well has the piping already ran to the cabin, or we're going to have to run new piping from the new well to the cabin. Either way, we'll figure all that out when we get up here for good. But hopefully we can generate this old well while we're here for the week. It's funny because the seller, when the inspector came out and said the well was no good, he was pissed. He was like, bull crap, that well is just fine. Now this cabin was not his permanent residence. He built this cabin, I think 2014, just as a summer property for his family. So they were only out here like 3 times a year, and he has a wife and like 3 daughters. And he's like, every time we were out here for the weekend camping, my wife took a shower, my daughters took showers, we did dishes, we cooked, we did all these things, and we had 0 issues with the well. So what are you talking about? And the well guy even came back out and double checked the well and confirmed that he doesn't feel it's sufficient, like it was sucking air or whatever. So us being the buyers, I'm like, it's already off grid, so we're already gonna have to pay for power, whether we bring it in from the borough or we put in solar. I'm not gonna pay to put in a well also. So he went ahead and agreed to it. So we have 2 wells, and hopefully when we get back today, Joe can start up the generator and see if we can get the well pump working and see if we're gonna have running water for the week or if we're really gonna be roughing it. Speaking of solar, right now, they're storing all of our stuff in the shed. Wow, Joe, that's a lot of money.
Well, it's just the panels and mount for the panels.
It's the what?
The panels and the mount for 'em. For the pole over there.
Yeah. So that one pole holds all of those panels? Wow. You guys, look at that view. Parker's going to the pond already, of course. You can barely see him down there. Just be careful, P. It was a rock.
I threw a rock, buddy.
Dad threw a rock.
Silly.
I'm pretty excited that we don't have to worry about snakes and ticks.
No ticks?
No ticks, buddy.
That means I can go in the bushes.
That means, yeah, you can go in those bushes and you don't have to worry about ticks. There are no ticks here, no snakes.
Lay down on the grass if you want.
So go down there. Go down to the pond. Don't fall in. Water's done for the coffee. Woo-hoo. Coffee is a brewing in our little French press. This is my only mirror in the whole cabin. I brought in my suitcase. There's no mirror in the bathroom. We got to get some towel holders to hang our towels, a little trash can for the bathroom trash, and just a couple other little things along with food, but you know, it's all good.
And some more flashlights.
And we need a couple night lights for Parker, like battery operated, because it
And,
is really dark in here at night, isn't it, Parker?
Yeah, and some actual flashlights.
And maybe
We only have one.
maybe 1 or 2, yeah. What you doing, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
You relaxing? Are you happy to finally be here?
Mm-hmm. Finally.
Finally? Only took us a whole day, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And now we've got coffee. Life is good. All right, so we're dressed and ready to go. It has officially started raining. So Joe's gonna grab the umbrella and we're gonna head out to the nearest town to go get some groceries and supplies. Got my new boots on. I got to break them in because that's what I plan on wearing around the property like the whole week that we're here. So just wearing some jeans, something comfortable, but something warm enough. Man, it's pretty out there. We'll probably get a bite to eat while we're in town, just because, oh yeah, it's already 11 o'clock and we haven't eaten anything. So we'll get a bite to eat, go get some supplies and groceries, and then come back to the property. So we definitely have neighbors around us, but you know, it's very spread out, and of course you can't see them unless you drive right by their driveway because of all the trees and stuff. But it's funny because people just be building their own houses out there, like Alaskan bush people still have like plastic on the side of their house, but all of them, not all of them, most of them, as we were just driving out, they all have American flags waving off their front porch, and tons of like posted no trespassing, do not enter. Like, that's just Alaska. People just want to be left alone to live their life. They're very private, and I love that. But hopefully, somewhere in all of those little neighbors we have, somebody has some kids that are decent kids that Parker can maybe become friends with. All right, babe. Feelings check. How you feeling today? Now that we're in Alaska, Joe.
Tired.
Tired? Okay, so that's one feeling, but that's a physical feeling. You have to give me an emotional feeling.
Oh, exhausted.
That's physical.
Mentally exhausted.
Me too. I am too. Are you excited? Are you happy?
Yeah.
That's a cute cabin out there. I'm excited to just get the supplies and get back out to the property. Like, we just came from civilization. I don't want to go back to civilization this soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, we're done shopping. Finally, Parker said, like, it just zaps it out of me, you guys. Is anybody else like that? Like, thank you, Joe. Thirsty. Just shopping, it just takes it all out of me. I hate shopping. Clothes shopping, shoes shopping, bra shopping, grocery shopping. I don't care what it is. I just hate it. But this was necessary because it is a haul to get into town where we can actually get food. So we just knew that today, even though we're still tired from traveling all day yesterday, we needed to really suck it up, get into town, get all the supplies and groceries we needed so that we can just hang out at the cabin for the whole week and have plenty of good food to cook and eat because there's no fast food restaurants out there. So we're done and we are officially heading back to the cabin, and then I'll show you guys what we got. All right, we're home. Gotta put all these groceries away. And Joe's saying we're gonna plug in the refrigerator, get it nice and cold, and then, you know, turn the generator off. We're not keeping the generator on like 24/7, but just turn it back on to get the fridge cold and make sure that everything stays cold that's in there. But I just had to get out and show you guys the mushrooms. There's like wild mushrooms and berries all over this place. I mean, I know some of them are poisonous and we can't eat them, but there are so many things out here to forage. So yeah, it's like super cool. And it's not raining. Look, blue skies. It's not raining. I'm super happy. Little gloominess, but I'm okay with that. As long as it's not pouring rain, what else could you ask for? Cannot wait to explore the property and just go hiking through the woods.
Does it have a kick?
I'll help you. Don't put your finger on the trigger yet. Got it?
Yeah.
Fine?
Just Just hold it like a regular gun, buddy. It's not even that bad. You'll see.
It's not shooting.
You have to get the whole trigger in here.
Oh. Good job. How'd that feel, P?
Good.
Not too bad, huh? Good job, buddy. One of the best things about Alaska, baby, living out in the woods. Nobody can tell us we can't shoot our guns. Mosquitoes are coming out now. All right, guys, so we ended up going to Lowe's and getting a few things that we needed. Joe did get a chainsaw because we're gonna work on trying to get some of these trees down this week because they need them cleared for the solar panels that they're gonna be installing next month. And some odds and end things that we needed for the cabin just for comfort, some amenities and things like towel racks and toilet paper holders, a paper towel holder. We don't have any of that stuff in here. So we did get that kind of stuff. And then as you guys know, we got groceries for the week. So I'm gonna do just a quick review, grocery haul reveal, what we did, what we bought. And I don't know about you guys, I watch these sometimes and it makes me crazy when people feel the need to explain in depth every single thing they bought. Like, I don't need to explain to you why I bought ketchup and mustard, right? So just doing a quick review. Oh yeah, so before I start though, you guys saw what we bought as far as what went in the ice chest. So for meats this week, we bought ground beef, we bought chicken, we bought pork loin. What else did we buy? We're hoping maybe we'll catch some fish when we go fishing with Parker. So for meats, that's all we did. We did get lunch meat for Parker, some hot dogs, yogurts, all that cold stuff that you guys kind of saw when we packed it into the ice chest. All right, so for snacky type stuff, Joe and I, you guys know we're doing keto, so we have some pork skins here that are like yummy crispy chips, but not really. And then for dinners, we are doing cauliflower one night. I did get broccoli. I also got zucchini. I'm pretty sure that we got the last of the good avocados. All the other ones were rotten already. We got some apples for Parker. He loves to snack on apples. We got asparagus, some strawberries, bell peppers and onions. Nope, those are mushrooms. Bell peppers and mushrooms. Onions are over here. And then for Parker's breakfast, we do like egg sandwiches a lot, but I did get him some pancake mix with some maple syrup because he loves pancakes. I got him one box of Annie's organic mac and cheese, just for like a quick lunch or whatever. Got some Ziploc baggies and some aluminum foil down there, some olive oil to cook with, some more snacks. Peanuts are so delicious and filling, and they're good for us on keto, so we got some of those. Basic condiments, mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. Got me some green olives because I'm probably gonna make us some deviled eggs. Those are really easy to make, lots of protein. We got 3 dozen eggs in the ice chest, so I'll probably make some of that for Joe and I. Got some albacore tuna. Got some boneless, skinless salmon, wild caught salmon here. I love to make sandwiches and stuff with that. Basic seasonings, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and then I already have a big thing of pink Himalayan salt that I put in my water with my electrolytes every day. But so that's all we have for seasonings. We did get some sugar-free hickory flavored barbecue sauce. Well, I don't know, it's blurry. But this is the brand that we use when we're on keto. We of course got some whipped cream for our coffee. You guys know we love our evening coffee. We got some hot dog buns for Parker, some bread for sandwiches. Some of our guilty pleasures, Parker got goldfish to snack on. He got some of these Cakester Oreos for dessert, some of these little chocolate chip muffin bites, and Cheez-Its. These are all of Parker's snacks for the week. And then me, you guys, you know I'm on keto, so I'm not doing like all the craziness. These are delicious. They taste just like a Snickers bar, but they're only 2 grams as far as net carbs. The only bad thing about these, and I really hate it, is they are either sweetened with sucralose or aspartame, which is an artificial sweetener. I don't normally do artificial sweeteners at all, but this is my guilty pleasure. I do enjoy one of these every once in a while we're on keto. And I forgot to tell you guys, I brought a couple bottles of my dry farm wine with me in our suitcases. I was like, if I want to have a drink while we're at the cabin, I don't want to lose control and start drinking craziness. That's going to be bad for our diet that we've been on. And dry farm is super low in sugar, organic, doesn't give me a headache, and it's safe for keto. So I also got some tomato soup for Parker. He loves grilled cheese and tomato soup, can of chicken noodle soup just for like an easy whatever lunch or like a late day snack if he's like, Mom, I'm starving, because he's 10 years old and he wants to eat all day long. And then we got these little propane canisters for the little burner that I showed you guys that we got back in Virginia. And all this stuff we already had, my electrolyte powder that I drink in my water, and then our stevia drops that I get from Amazon that we drink in our coffee. And then some of the other stuff was the chainsaw that Joe just got. He has a chainsaw in Virginia, but obviously we couldn't bring it on the airplane, so we got a smaller version, and it never hurts to have 2 chainsaws in Alaska. We got some drinking water just in case we can't get the well pump and everything going, which I pray we can because I need to take a shower. And then we got some inexpensive fishing poles for each of us so we can go fishing this week. And to go with the poles, we got just some simple tackle. Obviously, we didn't bring all this stuff with us in our bags, so we bought this stuff. Some fishing floats, treble hooks, weights. We've got some spinners, some salmon eggs, and then just some lures here that Parker wanted. So we are gonna head out to one of the lakes or creeks where there is known trout, and we're gonna do our best, but we will see how that goes. I got some touch-activated LED battery-operated night lights because when Joe turns the generator off at night, it's pitch black dark in here. So if me or Parker have to get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, we can't see anything. So we picked these up. New water filter. We needed a new water filter. We got a paper towel holder that Joe's gonna mount in the kitchen. And then we have just a basic towel holder for the bathroom with another one here, and then a toilet paper holder because we don't have one of those either. And just a couple hooks for the back of the bathroom door to hang towels to. And then we'll probably put one in the kitchen for a dish towel to hang on. Got Parker some little slippers because the poor baby, his little feet were so cold last night. Got a new shower curtain. There's a shower curtain here, but y'all, I ain't using someone's shower curtain. Yeah, so I got a new shower curtain. I did get a dish drying rack because, as you guys know, we do not have a dishwasher. Tina is the dishwasher, so I need somewhere to put the dishes to dry. We got a new knob for the front door, bar and chain oil for the chainsaw. And then Joe asked, which is crazy, right? Usually this is me. Joe got 2 new lights to hang in the cabin. The lights that they have in here, I'll show you guys. They're just kind of like the cheapies and they're ugly. So Joe's like, can we please put some better lights in there? So we're gonna put some up tonight. So these are the lights. We have one of these in the master bedroom and then one in the kitchen, and they're just, you know, it's no biggie. Basic lights, whatever. Obviously, we plan on doing a lot of upgrading when we move up to the cabin in a couple months. I have a very specific decor that I envision for this Alaska cabin. One of the first things that we're gonna do, Joe and I were talking about it this morning. Thankfully, it's already been painted. So I want to do some type of, you know, tongue and groove paneling or at some point in here to give it more of that cabin look. But for right now, at least it's all painted one neutral color. That's something I can live with until we get to it. It's not a priority. That's just a want to have if we do the tongue and groove paneling. That's just, okay. I'm not even trying to play it off. Parker just whacked me in the face with a fishing pole. Oh my gosh. But let me show you guys, one of the first projects we are gonna do is new flooring in the cabin. This flooring is horrible. It's already popping up. It's a dark flooring, so all of the dirt shows up. And we're actually going to be doing beautiful wood planks in this cabin. And I will try to find something on Pinterest and pop in a picture here if I can. But you guys know my internet out here is limited while we're in the cabin, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull that up and add it to the video, but I'll try. So this is the flooring right now. I mean, it's not horrible. Trust me, I'm not complaining, but this is not the vision that Joe and I have, and it's not even the color that we like. So there's no molding, so that's good because we can add the molding that we want and do it how we want. And then we also have to finish the stairs. There is no flooring on the stairs. All the way up to Parker's bedroom. We've got to finish that. I am in love with the natural lighting in this little cabin. Like all these windows just brings in so much light, which is awesome, especially in Alaska, because a lot of times it's gloomy in the winter months and everything. So any light that we can get in here, the better. I love natural light. What are you working on?
I'm trying to tie this to my fishing line.
What are you planning on doing?
Just playing with it in the pond.
You're gonna go play with it in the pond?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any fish in there yet.
I don't know, I'm just gonna go play with it.
You're just gonna go play? Okay, I like that. So this Mac Daddy wood burning stove, you guys, whoa, it is like, it's amazing. It heated up the entire cabin within 20 minutes. And then we just got home from all that grocery shopping and it was still warm in here. In fact, I think it's still warm, wow. Yeah, are you taking that to Dad?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go, bud. You're welcome. Have fun.
Okay.
He loves that pond, you guys. Okay, so the living room is rather small. Looking here in my viewfinder, it looks bigger than it is. This is actually pretty small. So this is a 3-seater couch to kind of put it in perspective. That's how much room is right there. Joe and I had a long talk about this, and I don't think we're gonna have a living room TV. We're gonna let Parker have his up in his room for when he wants to watch movies. But to be honest with you guys, the TV takes a lot of time away from our family. Let's be honest. Like, how many times do we sit down and binge watch a show on Netflix? And we're like, oh, we're not gonna do that anymore. It's like an addiction. It's so hard to turn it off and get away from it. And the 1 month that we did without electronics, we did like a little experiment and did no electronics, nothing for a full month. We used lanterns for light and everything. In fact, I'll link that video here if you guys missed that. It was quite interesting, but we found that we went to bed earlier, we got more sleep, we got more stuff done, we learned new things. I learned how to start sewing, I was crocheting more, we were reading stories out loud, playing cards and games as a family at the kitchen table, and it was just so refreshing. And so Joe and I decided, with this living room being so small, I don't want to have like this only space that we have over here taken up by a huge entertainment center and a TV. I just don't, especially with this amazing view out here. I just really don't feel the need to have the TV in here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll give it a shot and we'll see. One problem is the kitchen table area. So over here, between the wood burning stove and the refrigerator is the only space that we have for a kitchen table. And you guys know that Joe just built me that farmhouse kitchen table, and we could still keep that, but I think we would literally have to cut it in half to make it a square instead of a rectangle to fit that space properly. So this area is where our washer and dryer is gonna go. You guys probably saw in some of my past videos, we bought a stackable washer and dryer. I'm really excited about it. And we measured and it fits this space under the stairs perfectly. And we've got our filter system, everything is down here also. And I think I'm gonna do a super cute like curtain rod across the top with a really nice curtain. And then I asked Joe if he could build me something that comes out, that I can fold out from the wall here. So like a rod. When I'm folding and hanging up the laundry, I'll have somewhere to hang the clothes until we put them away. I'm super happy with the covered space though. This cabin was built in 2014, so it is beautiful. Like all the molding, everything on it is really pretty. I mean, it smells just amazing in here. It smells like wood. I love it. We're gonna be switching out this electric stove for a gas one. I mean, they've got these 24-inch ones at Lowe's that fit this space perfectly, but we don't want electric since we are going to be off grid. We want to switch this over to gas. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go down to the pond for a few minutes.
Can you open the door for me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It looks like a real fish. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Want to show everybody?
Got my sidearm on, just in case.
Should
I don't know if
be
there's a mama moose out there with her babies. Oh, Parker's showing you his lure. You got
have
that for
two more.
you got that for your birthday, right?
Yeah.
All right, so really quick, we are totally going ghetto out here. What we're gonna do, since we're off grid and we're only turning the generator on sometimes, is we are gonna put the fridge out on the front porch because it's colder outside than it is in the cabin, especially once we have that wood burning stove going. It'll help the food stay colder longer in between turning the generator on.
Don't get scared over here in the dirt.
Oh, well, I'm not scared. I'm the one with the gun.
Oh no, you're gonna get terrified.
Why?
Because there's spiders in there.
There's spiders?
Yeah, but you just step right on them.
What kind of spiders?
Just the tree spiders.
Where? In the dirt?
Yeah.
Like all over? Okay. Well, okay. My gun's not gonna kill the spiders though, Parker. I mean, I guess I could. I would obliterate it with this gun, but yeah, I mean, this is probably like amazing compost dirt right here. I wish we had a clear trail to the pond. We've got to really get this straightened out when we get here. Because right now, this dirt that they dug out of the pond, it's just spongy and mushy and muddy, and I'd like to have a path, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I could just not go into any of that and just have like a clear walking path, that would be great. Parker wasn't lying about the spiders in this dirt that was pulled out of the pond. There's tons of them. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that footprint, you guys. Look at that. That is from a moose. That's my hand. Oh my gosh, that is a big animal. Oh, there's your pond, Parker. Yay!
Dragonflies here.
They have dragonflies, that's right. I think you're going to be living down here, aren't you?
Yep. Probably.
Wait until we bring the puppies, Parker.
Yeah, they're gonna go swim.
Bradley is going to jump right in this pond. I want to explore, you guys, because we have a 4-wheeler trail all the way from the cabin, and from the aerial view it looks like it goes all the way around the pond, so I want to check it out. Would you guys look at the cabin? It's cute. It's super cute, but the mosquitoes aren't. I love it. So if you guys see this cabin view right here, Joe and I were talking about where we want to put our shop and where we're thinking about putting the greenhouse. So up here on the bluff, kind of like on the side of where the solar panel was, this is all flat back here for the most part. It needs to be filled in a little bit, but I think we can take down some of these trees and fill it in, and we can put the shop on that side of the cabin, and then probably put the greenhouse on this side too, because they've got direct sunlight, the greenhouse will, as long as we take some of the trees down. Joe got the water on. Yay! Good job, Joe. You demand. We have an on-demand hot water heater over here. So we can turn the generator on and take a nice hot shower. Hey, that's good water pressure, Joe. Is it hot? Oh, snap. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. So that's from the old well? Joe, you're so awesome. We have lights. We have water.
My mom is shooting a gun. Her revolver. Hold on, Mom. Let me get this pointed to you. Yeah. Nice shot.
I went and put my comfy pants on, my comfy sweater, my comfy Uggs, poured me a little glass of dry farm wines, and I heard a big crash and I came outside. Joe is already clearing trees for the solar mount. I must say, he's kind of cute and stuff with a chainsaw. I'm just saying, like, there's some kind of man with a chainsaw, ladies, you know? Like, what in the world? So here is the tree. A beautiful birch. I do believe this is birch.
Yep.
But the problem is, that's our solar panel mount. So we need to make sure that there's no sun, or there's no trees blocking the sunlight from getting to our solar panels.
This is so much fun.
Hey, but Joe, so this one's kind of close to the cabin, and this is a big one.
Yeah.
Are you sure you know?
It's leaning this way, right?
It is leaning that way.
That
Oh,
should be good.
but what if it falls right into the pole behind you?
The risk we gotta take.
Do you know what you're doing, baby?
Nope.
Okay. Joe, what if it goes into the cabin, baby? What if it goes into the cabin? Maybe we should save this one for later. Oh boy. All right, Parker, we're ready to run.
For another week.
Parker thinks that the tree's actually leaning more
No, it is.
towards the
It's
cabin.
about to hit the house if we keep
Joe
starting.
says no. So here's the thing. I do not for one second doubt my husband. He has used a chainsaw before.
The thing is, if they didn't have that black hole there.
Okay, I'm trying to be supportive, y'all, but okay, let's just get it. Let's just get it and see what happens. Watch out, Joe! Oh my God! Woo! Joe!
Yes!
You are the man, Joe!
Yes!
Woo! Oh my goodness. Parker! What do you think about that?
That was scary.
That's a big tree. He's a maniac. What can I say? Oh my gosh. That was a little nerve-wracking just because it was so close to the cabin. I mean, we have homeowners insurance on this thing, but I don't know if it covers, like, you know, a husband making a bad choice with a chainsaw. I don't know. So, in addition to cleaning up the property and getting rid of some of all the garbage that the seller left when they sold it to us, we need to get all of this firewood stacked up so that it can dry out. I think we're gonna put it underneath the front porch because we don't have, I don't know if I'm yelling too loud, but I feel like it's loud out here. We don't have a wood shed yet. That's one thing we have to get, or build probably when we first get here, is a wood shed. So, but that's good firewood right there, and that was provided by the seller. That was here when we bought the place. So we have a ton of dead spruce out here that is a fire hazard, and it would be great firewood. So Joe's having fun with the chainsaw. I figure why not? We definitely want to, okay. We definitely want to clear, okay.
Yeah!
We definitely want to clear a perimeter around the cabin. Parker, come on, Dad said we need to move to make sure that we're protecting the cabin from fires, because that is one natural disaster that Alaska has, that and earthquakes. There goes, there goes. Woo!
Awesome!
There it goes, there it goes.
unpacked.
All right, Joe has decided he wants to teach Parker how to cut a tree down. So Parker's nervous. He's so cute. He's like, Dad, can I put my earplugs in? I'm gonna try to record it. They're kind of down in there, but let me get over there. Dang, these mosquitoes. Good job, P. Woo-hoo. What? Oh my God! Are you serious?
I said we're going that way.
No, you didn't!
I did too.
You did not confirm that I heard that!
What?
Baby,
Hey, we told you.
you did not tell me! I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I love you.
No, you don't! If you loved me, you would have confirmed that I heard what you said. I never heard you say that tree was coming in my direction.
Huh?
He almost killed me. They almost killed me.
I'll do this and then we'll be done.
I'm sure you are. I'm gonna stay up here by the cabin where I am safe. Did you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. Ow, I hurt my leg running. It's okay. I ran and jumped into some bushes. That tree came right for me. Oh my God. He's like, I told you we were going that way. I did not freaking hear him say that. Whew. Good job, P. How'd that feel? Was that scary?
No.
Huh? Was it
No.
exciting?
Yeah.
Yes? All right, so we're slowly but surely getting the cabin unpacked and kind of organized. So the one thing that we forgot to get when we're out today was knives. There are no knives in the cabin. So tonight we're having barbecue chicken and just steamed broccoli, and I have no knives to cut the broccoli with, but I did find a butter knife. One lonely little butter knife, and that's what I'm using to cut the broccoli. This week gave us a little taste of heaven on earth. This was so fun to really get a chance to explore the cabin and the property and just kind of dream about our plans and fantasize about what this is going to look like for us in the very near future. I'm super excited that I got to bring you guys along with us for this trip. We have about 54 days and counting as of the recording of this video before we hit the road across country from Virginia to move to Alaska permanently. I'm super excited. Can't wait to take you guys on the adventure. Thanks for joining us, friends, for another video. Stay blessed and stay tuned because there are more videos of this week's adventure to come.